People are always asking, what is the difference between weather and climate? The difference between weather and climate is a measure of time. Weather is what the conditions of the atmosphere are over a short period of time, and climate is how the atmosphere behaves relatively over a long period of time. When we talk about climate change, we talk about changes in long-term averages of daily weather. When we talk about weather, it's what happens like hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods. This happens shortly in day, hour, weeks, things like that. When we talk about climate change, we talk about changes in long-term averages of daily weather. Today, children always hear stories about their parents and grandparents and how snow was always piled up to their waist as they trudged off to school. Children today in most areas of the country haven't experienced those kinds of dreadful snow-packed winters, except for the northeastern U.S. in January 2005. Today, in recent winter snows indicate that the climate has changed since their parents were young. If some summers seemed hotter lately, then the recent climate may have changed. As you can see up here, it's cold. This is the climate for this area. This weather might change. The weather changes up here, but mostly the climate's going to get cold. They might get snowstorms, they might not get snow. But that's the climate. And down here, it's lower down towards the equator, and so it's warmer and drier. So that means that climate's probably warm. I'm not saying it won't get rain and it won't be I'm not saying it won't get rain and it won't be very hot. But I'm just saying that it's got a warmer climate than there. And over here is the same. Climate and weather are very different. They sound the same, and you might have been taught that they are the same, but they really aren't. Climate is what the temperature and how it's like in a certain area. Weather can happen anywhere. Weather is tornadoes, hurricanes, rainstorms, floods, thunderstorms, everything like that. Now, I hope you can understand the difference between weather and climate.